President Donald Trump warned Pakistan on Monday that Washington will no longer tolerate Pakistan offering safe havens to extremists. Trump declared, outlining a new U.S. security strategy in South Asia, "We can no longer be silent about Pakistan's safe havens for terrorist organizations." Pakistan has much to gain from partnering with our effort in Afghanistan. It has much to lose by continuing to harbor criminals and terrorists. Going further, Trump suggested that military and other aid to Washington's nuclear-armed ally is at stake if it does not clamp down on extremism. He said, "We've been paying Pakistan billions and billions of dollars at the same time they've been housing the very terrorists that we are fighting. That will have to change, and that will change immediately. It is time for Pakistan to dedicate to civilization and order and peace." The USA has provided Pakistan with more than $33 billion in aid since 2001 after the World Trade Center attack. The aid was provided mainly to support the country's counterterrorism efforts, specifically against the Taliban and its allies active in Afghanistan. The majority of U.S. assistance to Pakistan is from the Coalition Support Fund. It provided reimbursement to Pakistan for expenses incurred and compensation for facilities made available to the coalition forces, such as the Shamsi and Dalbandan air bases. In this video, Defense Updates looks at 5 reasons why the U.S.-Pakistan relationship is getting into trouble. So, let's get started.
Number 5.
On May 2, 2011, the U.S. Navy SEALs successfully killed al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. The SEALs flew into Pakistan in Sikorsky UH-60 Black Hawk helicopters equipped with top-secret stealth technology. One of the advanced choppers was rendered inoperable after it crashed into the wall of the terror chief's compound. The SEALs attempted to destroy the helicopter, but parts of the helicopter, including its tail, remained intact. The Pakistani government allowed Chinese technical team to come in and take photographs of the remains. They were also allowed to touch, inspect, and examine components of the nearly destructed chopper. This was done despite explicit requests from the CIA not to. In late 2013, China conducted a flight test of a Z-10 helicopter which closely resembles the Black Hawk. Z-20, improved version of Z-10, is currently in development phase and is expected to enter production in 2018. So, Pakistan basically helped China copy US tech.
Number 4.
Pakistan has long been supporting terrorism in India and has ceased to stop it. It has terror training camps in its soil, and infiltration attempts through line of control have taken place with active support from Pakistan military and ISI. In 2015, total incidents of infiltration, successful and unsuccessful, stand at 151. Pakistan has also protected high-profile terrorist leaders. For example, it protects Hafiz Muhammad Saeed, the chief of Jamaat-ud-Dawa, who was responsible for the 26/11 Mumbai attacks. Saeed is an internationally designated terrorist, and the USA has placed a bounty on him for allegedly inciting Kashmiris in separatist activities. The Jamaat-ud-Dawa is also designated as a terrorist organization by the United Nations. The U.S. has recently designated Saeed Salahuddin, leader of the Hizbul Mujahideen, as a specially designated global terrorist. He currently lives in Pakistan under the protection of the Pakistan Army.
Number 3.
The USA found Osama bin Laden hiding in a walled compound less than a mile from Pakistan's elite military academy. It does not require one to be exceptionally intelligent to understand that the Pakistani authorities protected him. Evidences suggest that the ISI chief, Lieutenant General Ahmed Shuja Pasha, knew of bin Laden's presence in Abbottabad, Pakistan. Hussein Hakimi, the former Pakistani ambassador to the US, conceded that someone in Pakistan clearly protected bin Laden from 2006 to 2011. In addition, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the principal architect of the 9/11 attacks, Ramzi bin al-Shiba, key facilitator for the September 11th attacks, as well as many senior terrorist leaders like Abu Zubaydah, Abu Alibi, and Sheikh Saeed Masri have all been captured or killed inside Pakistan. Last year, the leader of the Afghan Taliban, Mullah Mansour, was killed by a U.S. drone strike in Pakistan.
Number 2.
North Korea has acquired materials for creating nuclear bombs, but how was it possible when it was under sanctions? Pakistan sold nuclear materials to North Korea. Analysts in the U.S. said the Pakistan Energy Commission has supplied restricted items like Monel and Inconel to North Korea in violation of UN sanctions. They added that the China Atomic Energy Authority had received a written complaint that supplies of a Chinese company, Beijing Suntech Technology Company Limited, were being diverted to North Korea by the Pakistani authorities. In effect, Pakistan has procured these sensitive items from China and has passed them along to North Korea.
Number 1.
Pakistan seeks to turn Afghanistan into its backyard and put the government under its sphere of influence. It seeks strategic depth in Afghanistan for Pakistan's competition with India. For that, it has backed terrorist activity in Afghanistan. It is maintaining and protecting the Taliban to use them as a proxy force to gain control over and eventually dominate Afghanistan. Pakistan was responsible for the evacuation of about 5,000 of the top leadership of the Taliban and Al-Qaeda, who were encircled by NATO forces in the 2001 invasion of Afghanistan. This event, known as the Kunduz Airlift, which is also properly called the Airlift of Evil, involved several Pakistani Air Force transport planes flying multiple sorties over a number of days. These activities have not ceased till date. Apart from the Taliban, Pakistan is supporting the Haqqani Network, Islamic State, and Al-Qaeda as per most U.S. strategic experts. It must be noted that these organizations are responsible for killing U.S. troops. The previous Obama and Bush administrations opted for diplomacy and financial aid for coaxing Pakistan to work in a regional alliance. But as evident from points discussed in this video, those have not worked. U.S. lawmakers have been increasingly getting frustrated with Pakistan. President Trump, unlike previous presidents, is taking a much stricter stand in dealing with Pakistan. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.